Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Tuesday morning and ain't God good and won't he do it? Oh yes he will, oh yes he will. I know my listener probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Guess what today is, y'all? Today is what? Email Tuesday. Email Tuesday. Y'all like that sound? Look, you gotta have fun. You gotta have joy in your life. If you don't take joy wherever you go, I guarantee you're gonna probably end up being miserable. But today's email Tuesday, I got an email from Melvin B. And Melvin said, Mr. Lee, I got girlfriend problems. My job is boring. Nobody loves me. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard smiling and profiling and finally realize, y'all trying to size me up. Good people. Melvin is having some issues. He said, Mr. Lee, I got my girlfriend cheated on me and stuff, so I had to. She cheated on me more than once, so I said, you know what? Forget this. I got to let her go. He said, job is boring. You know, he said he gets paid a decent salary and everything, but the job is boring. And he said he feels sometimes that nobody loves him. Nobody loves him. He said he got a car. You know, he got a car. He don't. He want a newer, I guess, a newer model car, and he said he doesn't have any friends, you know, and he said he thought about taking his own life. Melvin, I'm glad you emailed me, Melvin. I'm gonna tell you why, Melvin. It sounds like you read my book, my autobiography. Cause everything you say sounds about like me, man. But I'm gonna tell you how to flip all those things around, man. Girlfriend problem, Melvin. See, like I've always said, you always have to look for the silver lining. You know what I'm saying, Melvin? You look like, man, she cheated on me and stuff, man. Now you gotta do nothing but tell God thank you. You know, it's better you found out before you got married. You know what I'm saying? Because you got married, she cheated on you before you got married. What that she gonna do once you got married? That's all I'm saying. So she gave you a blessing. A blessing, Melvin, a blessing. So just tell God thank you for that blessing. Now, on your boring job, right? Now, me, I worked at several different places before, and some jobs I'm boring. But the job is only boring. It depends on what you bring to the job. So you can make a job more entertaining. How can I say it? I guess I'm using the right word, right? Yeah, you can make a job more entertaining than what it is. You know, you just gotta find a way to add a little spice to the job. What are you doing? I don't know exactly what he said he was doing, but whatever you're doing, man, you gotta bring that energy. You gotta bring that difference to the job to make the job. You know what? I'm loving going to work today. And the people who come in here working with you, your coworkers, they're gonna love kind of working with you also because you bring that it factor to the job. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that game changer because I've always said if you enjoy what you're doing, you won't miss a day. When you miss a day, you're gonna feel like, man, you gave up. You gave up on your whole team. You let your team down. That's what it is. Now, about nobody loves you. Melvin, you know, like I said, Melvin, that's everybody's life. If sometimes you feel like nobody loves you. But see, this is the thing, see. The greatest love of all comes from you. You. Nobody can love you better than you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, Melvin, once you start loving yourself, the other will love you too. So quit being so hard on yourself, man. Like I said, man, everybody had a rough patch. Shoot, ask me, I done had the rough patches. Shoot, patches, I'm depending on your son, man. Like I said, man, look, man, if everybody sit there and tell you everybody not tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. Everybody had a drought. Everybody had some time to feel like they ain't in love. They feel like they want to do some bodily harm to themselves until they find that right person. They say, you know what? Ding. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be like in that Try That commercial. Ding. You know what I'm saying? You ain't found it yet. But God has blessed you with that cheating girlfriend, let you know that she was cheating on you, and moved right away. You understand what I'm saying? So, now, about your car. Now, if you can afford a new vehicle, we'll give you a new vehicle. But if you can't afford a new vehicle, just enjoy the one that you have. That's all I'm saying. Buy some new hubcaps. If you don't have rim, buy a new floor mat. Buy something that's new inside the vehicle. That's all I'm saying. Just spice up a little bit. Now, as far as friends, like that song said, How many of us have them? Friends. You won't know they're not your friends until something go wrong. You know what I'm saying? And man, like I said, Melvin, my grandmother didn't lie. When you find a friend, hold on to them. They don't come every day. Everybody's not your friend. Shoot, Ashley Crown. Let me raise my hand. Let me raise both of them. Man, just something going, man. Like I said, you can be friends to people, but that don't mean they're gonna be friends to you. You know what I'm saying? You can help them do a lot of different things, but that don't mean they're gonna do the same thing for you in return. You know, I've helped people out a lot, man. Pastor Powell, man. Look, like I said, people are something else. You know what I'm saying? When you do it for them, I've always said, do it with no strings attached, because that way you won't be disappointed. But you know, sometimes you don't say, man, I did. What was I thinking? I don't even drink, and I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Melvin, all I want to tell you, man, listen, man, just keep your head up, man. Remove all those thoughts from your head. Try to find that happy place that you used to go to when you had fun. You had a lot of smile on your face. A lot of smile on your face. Had a smile on your face. My English shouldn't be mad at me. Even I didn't pass English though. I passed by it, but I didn't pass the class. Did I say that right? I'm just playing. But no, all I'm saying, Melvin, you got to bring joy to your own heart. You know, Lee Craft is creative. I'm very creative. When I have a so-called down date, what I do, I reflect back on the things that put a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Me talking to my wife and stuff, man, and we going back and forth, and they say, no, what was that again? You know what I'm saying? Or talking to my kids, Dad, I want to hear the more of your story, Daddy. You know, or like one of my other daughters said, Daddy, found her phone and said, my daddy mean well, but I don't know what he's doing. I just laughed at it, but I understand what she was saying. But those things put a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? When you walk into a room and stuff. I remember when I was at St. Jude, right? I saw this little girl. I talked to a little girl and her mom, right? And I walked past and the little girl said, "Mama, there goes that man." So you pull back from your own memory bank. Only you know what made you put a smile on your face, you know. But wherever I go, though, I take joy with me, and people can see that joy in me. It makes them smile. Oh yeah, Lee Craft is a happy man. Even when I'm not so happy, I'm still happy because you know why? As long as I got King Jesus, everything's gonna be all right. And King Jesus is what is in me. So Melvin, like I said, Melvin. Look, you gotta do it. That's what I do. Shoot, man, why you do my podcast? I said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast. What? Don't you laugh at that? You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing joy to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing joy by just having the energy and having the faith in myself. Melvin, you like faith, Melvin. But you got to have your faith in yourself, man. And first of all, you got to start loving yourself. You know, if you don't love you, man, why should anybody else love you? I love me, and my family loves me. You know, everywhere I'm going, man, people have shown me love. You know, they show me love. Such crazy love. Look, that's all I'm saying, Melvin. So, Melvin, like I said, hopefully that helped you out. If it didn't help you out, Melvin, just rewind. Hold on. Rewind. I thought of Elmer Fudd. Rewind and listen to it again. I guarantee you're going to find something that you missed. You say, you know what? Lee Craft, I got it, Lee Craft. I want to thank you, Lee Craft. You know what, Lee Craft? If you do run for president of the United States, Lee Craft, I'm going to vote for you only one time. And Melvin and all these, that one vote, Melvin. If you vote more than one, Melvin, they going to get you. Melvin. But hopefully they help you out. So with that being said, Melvin, and to the people, no matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing. It's going to be okay. I can guarantee you that as long as you make God a part of your life, that's the what if guarantee. So with that being said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast, What If. If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn the whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God thank you. You got it, Melvin. Hang in there.